Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for November 10th, 2015. And we're going to have some showers rotating through here today, and this is in association with this mid-level disturbance to our south here. And this is not in association with any kind of tropical system. That tropical system that was near the Bahamas yesterday is not going to be moving out to sea and will not be affecting us at all. Here is the high pressure off to our east. This was over top of us over this past weekend and into early yesterday. It has now moved off to the east here. So this is all this mess down here is going to rotate around the periphery of the high up in this direction like this. So it's going to come kind of in two pieces here. I think you're going to get a little bit, obviously, this morning here with some shower activity moving through. And then as you get into, here's a look at this morning. Some shower activity moving through early on, and then you're going to have a second batch come through here. It looks like in the afternoon and early evening hours. So that's what we're going to be dealing with tonight before this moves off, or actually today until this moves off to the northeast and takes all the precipitation with it. Let's go over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. We should show you some light shower activity here across much of Pennsylvania here in the morning, and maybe a little bit steadier and heavier for our southeastern areas here. As we go a little bit forward in time here, you see it kind of falls apart a little bit, and you get a big void here in the middle here. So you will probably shut off with the rain. It's not going to be a steady rain all day. These areas will look to shut off here. Might continue light shower activity down to our south and east areas here as we get near the lunch hour here. But as we get to this point here, we will have, as we get into the afternoon hours, we get some rain picking up again and again. This is going to be for more of our interior areas at this point, where we're going to keep these areas here to spotty shower. That's going to go into the early evening hours here, and I think that pulls off to the northeast here. This will end from southwest northeast across the evening, and you see the concentration of this is across mainly interior sections across Pennsylvania, and then eventually northern New Jersey as we get into late evening. But this is going to be pulling away here and then setting up Wednesday to be a nice day here. Going back to the models here, the global model anyway, we see here's Wednesday right in the middle here. I see absolutely nothing in between here, called a partly to mostly cloudy day, depending where you're at. And then we're talking about no precipitation here on Wednesday. But then we're going to have this system coming in from the west here. It's going to have a cold front associated with it, and that along that cold front is what's going to give us our precipitation here. Here's your cold front sitting here like this in association with this area of low pressure. This is actually going to cause severe weather out here in the central and northern plains before it heads off in this direction like this, but it's going to take off with the best forcing is going to be up to the further north also as this cold front moves through. So we're not expecting a lot in the way of precipitation with this, and this looks to be early on Thursday. Here's Wednesday night. You can see the western after midnight we're looking at here, so the western areas might be getting something toward dawn here. Then we get into Thursday morning. We got some generally light shower activity with the cold front moving through, and then as we get into the next frame here, here's the afternoon just kind of winding down here. This is between the period of 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. So majority of this falls, we'll say the rain ends probably early to mid-afternoon here on Thursday, it looks like. So this looks like an earlier deal here on Thursday with this cold front, and not as prolonged of an event as far as precipitation is concerned. Then we get the front move through. We're going to have some cooler temperatures move in for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Temperatures are going to be near or slightly below normal all 3 days, and winds are going to be an issue here. Well, I won't say an issue, but they're going to be increasing a little bit both Friday and Saturday before dying off a little bit on Sunday. But you see these tight isobars here. Winds coming in generally from the west or northwest here is going to keep it a little bit cooler, but seasonably cool, we should say. Nothing spectacular. I do want to show you up here, there's going to be disturbances going to be rotated out to our north here. You can see that right up here. This is going to allow for some lake effect snowfall possible over the Finger Lakes and Syracuse down to maybe Binghamton might get into some of that, and some parts of northwestern Pennsylvania. I think you get into some lake effect snow this weekend. Not a tremendous amount, but enough. It's showing. This is all showing as snow here, lake effect snow, and that is Friday night into early Saturday. But I think the rest of us stay, except for a stray flurry across our far northern counties here, the rest of us should stay partly cloudy here on Saturday, and then getting into Sunday, high pressure is going to move in, so we're going to be bright and sunny again by the time we get to Sunday. Temperature's going to bump up a couple degrees here on Sunday, but Still back to near normal for this time of year, so as opposed to below normal. That's what we're looking at here on Saturday. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for November 10th, 2015. Have a great Tuesday.